My goal here is simple. Funner for everyone.
Hey, Jane, you having fun?
Woo!
Is that legal?
Because around here, funner is a state of mind.
What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being part of the show. A little Lakers Talk Daily on this Thursday. Lakers got the Toronto Raptors coming tomorrow. We were looking for some help from the Raptors yesterday against Clippers. Couldn't get it. Lakers got to handle business tomorrow. Before we get into our topic, just a quick shout out. Thank you to Harris Resort SoCal, proud partner here at Lakers Talk Daily. Find your funner state of mind with a visit to Harris Resort SoCal, voted best resort in Funner, California. From dining to unwinding, you'll find fun around every corner. Learn more at harrissocal.com. That's harrissocal.com. It's 2 hours away from downtown Los Angeles. Great place for a staycation. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about Anthony Davis today. So we've seen Anthony Davis here pretty much since Bron has been out, dominating. Now, I think, the question is going to be, how sustainable is this? How much confidence do you have that, hey, this is what AD is going to give you on a night-in, night-out basis? But he really, really has been special. For all the pressure that goes on Anthony Davis, for all the, he's got to carry the franchise. He's got to carry the torch once Bron, retires. I mean, really, at this point, I think most people would have thought that at this stage, AD was the best player on the Lakers. LeBron was the second best player. Now, they haven't really been playing all that much together over these last couple of years. So, unfortunately, not all the stars have aligned for the Lakers when it comes to their two superstars. But I just want to kind of give my opinion on this one. What Anthony Davis is doing right now, it's not that shocking or surprising to me. It really isn't. And I think for me, the simple fact is just this. I don't ever really question, can Anthony Davis drop 30, 35, 40 points a night? I don't really question that. I don't question, can he grab you 10, 12, 15, 20 rebounds, or like he did a couple nights ago against the Grizzlies, 22 rebounds. I never really question that. My question is, and I think it's everybody's question, it's his availability. Lakers are down to just 16 games left on the season. A lot of where they end up in the standings right now, sitting at number 9, tied with the Pelicans. A lot of where they end up in the standings is going to be predicated on how much Anthony Davis is on the floor, when D'Angelo Russell comes back, what are the role players doing, and then, of course, LeBron James is the biggest question. But out of all those things, I think AD is going to do his thing if he's on the floor. I don't think AD is going to have, especially when Bron's not out there and there's nobody else to carry the team and everything runs through Anthony Davis, you kind of expect AD is going to get his 30, around 30. He's going to get his 12 to 18 rebounds, whatever it is. He's going to get a few block shots. So me personally, I don't really question the Anthony Davis stuff. I think the only question mark is, okay, they got 2 more back-to-backs left. Is he going to play in both of those back-to-backs? If AD goes up for a board and kind of falls awkwardly, do you hold your breath? I think that's obviously going to be there. But his actual skill set and what he's doing, I think the stretch that he's had for the Lakers, I don't think is too big of a surprise or a shock. What I don't like doing is when people start saying, oh, you know what, he's like Giannis, or he's like Embiid, or he's like the Joker. No, he's not. The reason why those players are who they are is predominantly because they're able to do it for an entire season. And that's the most important thing in anything that you do. It's the consistency. How many games are you out on the floor during the season? Night in and night out, are you doing it? The difference with those players as well is they're the best player on their team. And Anthony Davis, just depending on what we've seen here the last couple of years, Bron is still the best player on this team. Now, it's not in our best interest or the Lakers' best interest to be fighting over who's the better player at this stage of their career. It's more of interest of both of those guys taking their skill set, putting together, and obviously putting together a really good season. So far, from what I've got a chance to see, I think over the stretch with Anthony Davis, nothing really tells me that AD can't keep doing what he's doing. The question is of course, how many games is he going to play the rest of the way? And if he's 100% healthy and the man is out there on a night in, night out basis, I have no reason to believe that this is not what he's going to do every single night. So, Laker fans, we'll love your thoughts. turning a corner with Anthony Davis, or you kind of feel the same way I do, or every game do you kind of just pause and hesitate and say, well, we'll see what we'll get from AD. Please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it here on ESPN LA. Back tomorrow, Lakers taking on the Toronto Raptors. We'll do another Lakers Talk Daily tomorrow. Thanks, Laker fans.